Good morning, everyone. Uh, Process equipment design, in which we are discussing storage tank design. So, basically, we discuss the basic introduction where we use the storage tank and why it is required. Need to storage tank design. Okay, so we have numbers of standard. Using these standards, uh, we have to calculate, we have to design uh, storage tank which is having a cylindrical cell, flat bottom, conical or roof shape design. Okay, and it is design is fabricated and erected per the standards. Okay, so here is the standards: IES, BS and APA. Then types of storage tank. First one is fixed roof, and second one is mm, floating roof. Okay, and tanks are further classified into the internal floating routes and external floating routes. Internal floating routes tanks are used for a liquid. In the internal floating routes, કઈ રીતે હોય છે? Internal floating routes are used for a liquid with a low flash points, which is used for a low flash points. These tanks are nothing but uh, which is a cone of roof tank with a floating roof inside, which travels up and down along with the liquid level. These floating roofs traps the vapor from the low flash point fuels, and floating routes are supported with legs or cable on which they rest. Okay, so these are the informative only, uh, and this storage tank need a floating roof in addition to fixed roof and structure. This floating roof arise and wall with the liquid level inside the tank, and they are decreasing by the vapor space above the liquid level. Floating routes are considered a safety requirement as well as pollution prevention. Uh, this floating roof is generally considered for the safety as well as the प्रिवेंशन पॉल्यूशन प्रिवेंशन के लिए भी यूज़ होता है. एंड मैनी इंडस्ट्रीज इंक्लूडिंग पेट्रोलियम रिफाइनरी and other chemical refinery industries. These types of scenario affords protections of the floating roof from outdoor elements such as rain, frost and snow. જે આ પ્રકારનું રૂફ હોય છે, रूफ है, वो क्या कर रहा है, वो प्रोटेक्ट करता है against the rain, frost and the snow, thereby minimizing maintenance and repair cost over the long term. જેના લીધે શું થશે કે એક પ્રકારે શું થઈ જશે, રિપેર કોસ્ટ અને જે મેન્ટેનન્સ છે એ કેવું થઈ જશે, ઓછું થઈ જશે. In addition, covered floating roof tanks minimize and in some cases eliminate the potentially harmful gas zone that accumulates over the store liquid and ultimately leads to corrosion, since the space between the floating roof and fixed roof is always be ventilated. Okay, so these are used for the uh, corrosion and the space between floating and well ventilated. Second one is external floating root tanks. An external floating root tank do not have a fixed roof. उसके अंदर फिक्स रूफ नहीं होता है. इट इज़ अ ओपन एंड टॉप. इट इज़ ओपन एंड टॉप only and it has a floating roof only. External floating roof tank is store tank commonly used to store large quantities of petroleum product which have a medium flash point such as a naphtha, kerosene, diesel, crude oil. It comprises an open top cylindrical steel cell equipped with a roof that floats on the surface of the storage liquid. A floating roof and its name implies actually float on the surface of the liquid in the tank. As the liquid level change, the roof is designed to move up and down with the liquid level. Either it is filling, emptying, expansion and contraction due to the temperature changes. These types of tank roof minimize contact area of mass transfer between liquid and air. So the rate of diffusion of liquid vapor into the air is considerably reduced. In the principle, the elements breathing losses and gradually reduce the evaporating loss of the storage liquid. All these things is only information about the external floating roof. There is a rim seal system between the tank shell and roof to reduce the evaporation. So some advantages and disadvantages of the roof tanks. External roof tanks over the internal floating roof are follow. Advantages: external roof tanks are economical and usually installed for environmental reasons to limit the product loss and reduce the emission of violence. And volatile organic compound into the air pollutant. Normally, there is a little vapor space and consequently a much smaller risk of internal tank explosion. These are the advantages. कि उसके अंदर क्या होता है कि एक तो वॉलेटाइल जो कंपोनेंट है, वॉलेटाइल ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड, उसको क्या करता है, उसे रिड्यूस करता है to limit the product loss and reduce the emission. Disadvantages: rainwater and snow can accumulate on the roof. રેઇનવોટર અથવા તો જે રૂફ છે બરાબર, સ્નો એ શું કરે છે, રૂફ પર એક્યુમ્યુલેટ થાય છે. ઇવન્ચ્યુઅલી ધ રૂફ મે બી સિંક, જેના લીધે જે આપણું રૂફ છે એ શું થાય છે, શ્રિંક થવાની પોસિબિલિટીઝ વધી જાય છે. There are two main types of external floating roofs and each one is employed based on varied circumstances and specific result desired. That is pontoon roof and double deck roof. Okay, so here is the pontoon type of roof. Okay, this only is informative only. External floating roof tank, the construction is, we can say that. Here is a complete picture of the storage tank. Okay, so this one is a pontoon type floating roof dash, in which here is the system which we consider as a first ड्रेनेज सिस्टम फॉर रूफ. ड्रेनेज सिस्टम, रूफ के लिए ड्रेनेज सिस्टम, जो ऊपर का पानी है उसे निकालने के लिए. अगर बाय एनी अदर damages, okay, for the, so that are the removing part. ऊपर जो पानी भराई है, पानी भरता है या तो फिर स्नो या तो फिर बारिश की वजह से, तो उसको निकालने के लिए. Other part is the seal and support leg, which is can support the entire roof. Okay, it is the single deck pontoon type floating roof. Okay, so we can see easily single desk type. Similar the double deck type of floating roof. Okay, and double deck floating roof is here. Then this one is a internal floating roof. जो फ्लोटिंग रूफ कैसा होता है इंटरनली, जो ऊपर का पार्ट है दैट इज़ पेरिफेरल रूफ वेंटिलेशन के लिए. एंड टॉप ऑर्डर में एट द मिडल ऑफ द सेंटर फिक्स रूफ सेंटर होता है. और वो क्या होता है, फिक्स रूफ. उसके ऊपर क्या होता है, फ्लोटिंग रूफ शोन कट अवे एंड वैक्यूम बीकर. And they are classified into the class A tanks and class B tanks. Okay, इसको डिफाइन किया गया है क्लास A tanks और क्लास B tanks के अंदर. Now in India, fixed roof storage tanks are designed and fabricated as per API 620. इंडिया के अंदर 620 के तौर पे हम क्या करते हैं, ये फैब्रिकेट करते हैं एज पर इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड 803 इन एक्चुअल प्रैक्टिस. बट द एक्चुअल प्रैक्टिस के लिए हम कौन सा प्रीफर करते हैं, इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड 803. फॉर अ डिज़ाइन पर्पस these types of storage tanks are divided into 3 categories. Okay, so डिज़ाइन पर्पस के लिए अगर हम स्टोरेज टैंक को देख रहे हैं तो उसे इस तरह से हम क्लासिफाइड कर सकते हैं. फर्स्ट इज़ नॉन प्रेशर टैंक्स, विच इज़ फिक्स रूफ टैंक्स एंड डिज़ाइन टू withstand nominal internal pressure up to 75 mm water column gauge and a vacuum of 25 mm water column. पहला हम डिवाइड कर सकते हैं, वो क्या है, नॉन प्रेशर टैंक. प्रेशर टैंक्स आर नॉन प्रेशराइज्ड and fixed roof and fixed roof tanks designed to withstand nominal internal pressure up to 75 mm water column gauge and vacuum of 25 mm water column, and they are classified as a non pressure tanks. Okay, B क्या है, fixed roof tanks designed to withstand small pressure and vacuum. They are classified further as a class A tanks or class B tanks. And class A tanks, they can withstand internal pressure up to of 200 mm water column. That means water column means if 1 atmospheric pressure is, अगर हम पानी के अंदर प्रेशर काउंट करेंगे, ठीक है, लिक्विड कॉलम के अंदर, तो वो क्या होता है 10 मीटर. ठीक है, पानी के अंदर 10 मीटर होता है. तो उसके हिसाब से अगर 75 mm है इंटरनल प्रेशर के लिए, नॉन प्रेशराइज टैंक है, तो जो लिक्विड लेवल 75 mm तक हम प्रेशर कंसिडर नहीं करते हैं, और उसके अंदर जो 25 वाला है उसके अंदर भी हम नहीं करते हैं. और क्लास 1 वेसल है तो उसके अंदर जो इंटरनल प्रेशर है वो कितना होता है 200 mm वाटर कॉलम, और वैक्यूम 65 mm वाटर कॉलम. क्लास बी टाइप जो है टैंक, उसके अंदर क्या होता है, दे कैन विथस्टैंड मैक्सिमम इंटरनल प्रेशर ऑफ 550 मीटर mm. ओके, यहाँ पे वैल्यू दी गई है mm में. तो क्लास बी वेसल है वो मैक्सिमम कितना इंटरनल प्रेशर को विथस्टैंड करते हैं, 550 mm, and water column and gauge and a vacuum of 65 mm water column. And class B tank's diameter is never greater than 20 meter. And the third one is a open tank, open top tanks. The tank is generally open. There should be no other covering area is required to complete this uh, overall the tanks. Okay, so these are the number of types of storage tank, that is okay, external and internal floating tanks. Okay, now and next lecture we discussing the design of storage tank. Okay.